KeepSpace Overhead Storage. I'm going to introduce you to our products and take you through a little bit of our history. KeepSpaces.com. Think of something besides your shelf for a change. By definition, KeepSpaces are overhead voids of space that are available in most closets and garages. They are newfound storage niches that are over and above your current storage capacity. Storage for any infrequently accessed seasonal items using prime accessible storage space that you so desperately need. You won't believe just how much storage we can add in a 3-bedroom house with a 2-car garage. Just imagine fitting all this inside your home and garage without disturbing one thing. KeepSpaces are all new space. Close your eyes and imagine discovering a storage room that you never knew of. Introducing KeepTrack. Now open your mind to the next generation of storage technology. So why is KeepTrack the next generation of garage storage? Because creating all new storage capacity in the O-Zone for 24 totes makes customers happy. KeepTrack makes such efficient use of headroom space, it is functional in as little as 11 inches of vertical space. No other storage method can do that. The carrier clearance is depicted in the picture in the upper left, the ceiling to door on the upper right, always a loading area of 24 plus inches, and of course square to the wall in the lower right hand. We started back in 2005 when we needed to solve our own garage storage problem. A bunch of totes full of holiday decorations taking up all the valuable shelf space and making parking too tight. KeepTrack quite literally and very successfully just hung out for 5 years. In the meanwhile, a homemade wooden do-it-yourself version had sparked tons of public interest in this new method after a step-by-step article was published in the Family Handyman in 2009. The same project had since been republished across the web, including Mr. Bob Villa himself, host of This Old House and Bob Villa's Home Again, plus a whole bunch of other DIY websites. Now obviously people took this idea and concept very seriously, so if a homeowner would consider taking this labor-intensive and expensive project on, like this mom, measuring, fastening, gluing, stud finding, mounting, I'm positive by this stage of the project she would have absolutely wished she'd simply ordered KeepTrack. Especially after she added up her receipts and found out that KeepTrack was half as much money, and it would have saved her an entire weekend. Well, to sum up, DIY would ya? The takeaway here is that people that love the concept, however the installation was difficult. But knowing the idea was a good one, well after installation was completed anyway, the goal was to make the installation IKEA easy, so customers and installers alike could spend less time installing while producing consistent, accurate, and safe results. We have installation down to a science. We use this magnetic joist finder. It's a hot tip for finding the joists in your ceiling. Coupled with our new installation jig, well here it is. Not only are the track pieces themselves bolted in perfect place, but they also serve as a support and structure for the jig itself. By featuring fold-out tabs with pressed-in nuts, tracking bolts into their exact place so the spacing is always perfect on every installation. The lightweight, easy-to-handle design loads in just 5 minutes. The jig hangs by posts from the first mounted piece of track. It's easy to remove once all mount screws are in just by taking out 8 bolts. We promised ourselves never to test our products in the hands of the consumer. Our search for the perfect tote was on. We needed one that was readily available at a fair price with the highest of quality, offer a couple depths and sizes for different applications, and be a product that would be around and last for years, never failing. Presenting the Brute Tote by Rubbermaid. Not only did it pass the test, it surpassed what we thought was possible. And it looks fabulous. It is also available in 20 and 14 gallon sizes in both designer white and brute gray. The indented lids block out the sides from deforming inward, giving added strength and rigidity. So why is it we insist on only commercial grade Rubbermaid Brute storage totes? Because they are by far the most durable totes made of the highest quality Brute plastic and are available at most all building supply stores. The very familiar Brute gray plastic is globally known as indestructible. from everyone's association with the famous Brute garbage cans, lasting a lifetime. So now with the Brute tote on board, let's talk about our tracking. Like rolled edges top and bottom, allowing the tote to easily glide without friction for easy loading and unloading of the Brute tote. Superior strength, with pre-drilled holes for alignment with ceiling joists on 24-inch or 16-inch centers, so installation of the track is easy. Galvanized finish, matching all your existing garage hardware and requires no upkeep and no damage during shipping. For a bit of additional security, the tote lid and lip fit the tracks perfectly, so they're both held snapped together, eliminating any chance of tote failure. So what is the KeepSafe smartphone app? This is a photo app used to store content photos in the same two-dimensional position as they are in your system. By using your smartphone to store your content photos that document what is inside each tote, you can now locate items without physically searching. Because the totes are up high and difficult to search through, rather than use a stick-on label, so old school, we too got involved in this smartphone phenomenon and used this application. Keepspaces are not the most convenient storage spots, but they do help maximize the use of prime storage space by giving seasonal or infrequently used items that are causing clutter a new place to hang. So believing in the why we do. Fact, 25% of homeowners polled with two-car garages fill it with so much stuff they can't even park one car inside, and 32% fit one but not two. Fact, there are 60,000 self-storage facilities in the United States. The demand for storage units has tripled over 20 years. So why KeepSpace? Because KeepSpace helps you get back prime storage for better use. And this will help you get your car back in the garage. Items ideal for KeepSpace represent 25 to 65% of your household storage. Now for a little marketing from KeepTrack. See if you pick up on our provocative messages. We had no basement, so we had to start up in a garage. The road visibility is poor. So effective at concealing your stuff, it's indistinguishable from magic. 24 totes, the before and the after. Contain your holiday spirit until it's time. So now you know what that space above garage doors was meant for. Long-term parking for short-term stuff. Keep your decorations up all year. So what else do we do? Our latest product release, Keep Bikes. Use the same tracking as the KeepTrack in a horizontal position, cradling the tires against the wall. Keepspaces can be found in closets too. The space inside above your door along the header. Our solution for a common problem, closet clutter in dorms, apartments, and most all homes across America. KeepTwist. So does this jar your memory? Look familiar? KeepTwist installs in minutes by mounting the lid inside your closet along the header. They twist in and they twist out, locking in secure. Each container takes up just over a foot, so 6 or so will fit in a normal bedroom-sized closet. Where is your luggage? Probably taking up valuable storage space that could be used on frequently needed items that get used. Introducing KeepRacks. Our fold-away rack system allows loading of items and then cantilevers underneath, especially great in apartments and dorms. Since the space is tight, the item is raised up into place with the racks folded against the closet header and then folded back underneath to be set upon. Thank you from KeepSpace Overhead Storage.